Greetings, everybody. Oracle Empress Nickie here. I got that hat on right now. So, I do have a message. Um, some people don't like change. They're comfortable with staying the same. They're used to it, and they're afraid of the unknown. So they would rather stay the same, even if it's something that they complain about, than to make an effort to change or do something different. But that doesn't mean you have to do the same thing. So that's my message for today. Let me see if I can take it to the bridge. Get down. Up. The Fool and the Knight of Cups when I cut the deck. Or busted wide open. Oh, I was supposed to be trying to do the bridge, huh? I did a baby bridge. I did a little baby bridge. Alright, let me stop playing. Let me cut the deck. Knight of Cups, Four of Wands. Alright, let's see what is the general judgment. You may have some people who are judging you. Maybe that's why the message was about change. So that's our overall message ruling this reading right now. Judgment. You may be experiencing a spiritual awakening, and it's time for you to celebrate yourself. It's time for you to practice self-care, self-love. You do have some supportive people around you, or that'll be coming around you. You need to go out more. Go to seminars, workshops, the library, out to eat, museum, aquarium, bookstore, the park. Maybe go for a walk, a hike, a swim. But you need to go out. And celebrate yourself and celebrate your achievements and how far you've come. You've come a long way. You've made a lot of changes to elevate yourself to a higher level and to get out of the low vibrating energy that you were in before. And again, people may be judging you, but they'll get their own judgment, because on Judgment Day, which can be any day, you are the only person who has to answer for the things that you've done and or said. And so if other people are judging you, they're gossiping. And so they will be judged accordingly. Queen of Pentacles is here. Something needs your attention. There's something that you're not paying attention to, although you've come a long way. There are some areas in which you can still improve, so don't be too relaxed. Like, don't get too comfortable. If you feel like you've achieved something, or you have a certain amount of money in the bank, or whatever that looks like, you still have work to do. It's still not over. You still have to keep going. So celebrate, but at the same time understand that there's still more to do. And you don't want to get out of balance with your work and your business life, or work and home, whatever that looks like. So just be gentle with yourself. Again, practice self-love, self-care, with your baths, your meditation, lighting your candles, setting your intentions, speaking positively to yourself. Yep, you gain power through some corrupt conflict. Again, you probably have people judging you. You see all those people down at the bottom? Even some of them taught their kids to judge you and look at you a certain way. And that's how you can tell when people have been gossiping about you, because if you have a kid that you were around and that kid was very loving, and then all of a sudden that kid gives you the side eye the next time you see them, it's because some adults were talking shit about you around that kid. And so that kid doesn't know how to process that information. And they may have even told that child, don't say nothing to you, or don't be around you, or, so that now the child is afraid. And again, it's giving you the side eye because they're confused and don't know what to do. But then at the same time, if the parent told them not to talk to you, they don't want to get in trouble either. They may still sneak and do it. But, and then you have this Ace of Swords. That's at the bottom of the deck. So, you do have the mental strength, courage, and clarity to do what you're wanting to do. So, allow that new idea to manifest. Again, it's probably different from what other people have done. And it's a different way of doing things other than how you were raised or how other people in your life do things. They're okay with staying the same. You don't have to be. Create your strategy and dedicate yourself, or focus on it, I should say. I don't know if you maybe don't like the word dedicate, but focus on it. And communicate it clearly by writing it down, creating a vision board, and making it plain and clear in your life. And then you'll get this Ten of Cups. that Ten of Cups just jumped out. So the Ace of Swords was confirming. Basically, the Ace of Swords was saying, yes, this is correct. And the Ten of Cups just jumped out and said, you better listen. The energies around you, they maybe don't know how to balance themselves out, but don't allow them to throw you off. Again, you don't have to do the same things that have always been done by other relatives or friends or people around you, even at work. You can step outside the box. You can do something different. You can change. It is okay. You have permission. Don't suppress who you are. Be yourself. Because that's the only way you're going to have inner peace, harmony, and balance within yourself. Don't allow other people to change who you really are. And if you can't be yourself around certain people, you may need to be around them less or distance yourself from those people. And no, it's not easy. I'm not suggesting that it is. I'm just saying that that's something that may need to be done if you want your peace of mind. Otherwise, you can continue to do things the same way and not change and just fall in line and, behave the same way, do the same thing over and over again and get the same result. And you may be okay with that, and that's fine too. The sun came out in reverse, so something's not clear, but it may be because you're a little bit out of balance, because you're still trying to follow or keep up with the Joneses, and it's not meant for you to. And not even keep up with the Joneses. Again, you may be trying to follow some type of tradition, or again, be a people pleaser and appease other people and do what they want you to do the way that they want you to do it, or however it's been quote unquote traditionally done, and it's time for you to step outside of that. It's over. That way of thinking, that way of doing is over. You need to go, again, I always say the water behind these swords is very calm. So you may have a lot of people who threw things, who have thrown swords at you and try to say or do things to defeat you and get you to go back, because they're uncomfortable with change, so they don't want you to change. But that has nothing to do with you. You need to be yourself. Be who you are. Be who you... We were all divinely designed to share our gifts, not to keep them to ourselves. That's not why we're here. And the only way you can hone in on your gifts in a righteous way is to step outside of the norm and do things that you've never done before. And again, no, it's not easy. Yes, it can be scary. It's the fear of the unknown. We don't know what's on the other side of it. But if you're being guided by spirit to go in that direction, you need to be obedient, and not obedient to humans and what they think you should do or how they think you should behave. What other people think about you is none of your business. You don't have to fall in line and do what other people think you should do. You don't have to, no matter who it is. And that's not to disrespect anybody, but at the same time, are you supposed to honor humans or, your ancestors, the Most High, Ra, Spirit, God, whatever name you attribute to that higher energy, that source energy? They may have attacked you. They may have skinned you, told you some, may have told you some lies as if it was bad news to make you feel guilty. Oh, well, you have to do this. Like, for example, they may have said, oh, so-and-so is sick. And then when you go there, so-and-so is not as sick as they made so-and-so out to be. It was all a scheme to get you to conform, to tug at your heartstrings. And then if you don't, oh, I told you so-and-so was sick. You ain't even try to find out if they was okay. All these different tactics to try to make you feel guilty or ashamed for wanting to do something different. You have to ignore it. If so-and-so is sick, what can you do about it? Are you a doctor? You can say, oh, it's unfortunate that so-and-so is sick. I hope that so-and-so gets better. I'm going to send a prayer for them. But right now, I need to go to this seminar. Or I'll come to so-and-so, when the seminar is over. Because really, that's what they're doing. They're trying to stop you from going to that seminar or that event. And then the next time you have a seminar or a class that you want to take, don't tell so-and-so about it. Keep it to yourself. Like, one of my friends decided to go to truck driving school. And because her mother didn't want her to go, she manipulated the hell out of her. To the point where by the time her mind was so mixed up, by the time she got to the school, the instructors were preventing her from moving forward. Because it was all in her mind. These were the thoughts that she was creating, but she doesn't see it that way. So instead of getting a truck driving license, she ended up getting a bus license. And now she is a home health nurse and not even doing either one. But she allowed somebody to get into her head and discourage her and prevent her from moving forward. The death card is here. It needs to come to an end. This has to come to an end. It's over. That way of thinking and that way of doing things is over. You are being guided in a different direction toward your 10 of Cups. So that old mentality, old way of thinking, old way of doing things, whatever you want to call it, not wanting to change, being stuck. One step at a time. Again, it's not necessarily the easiest thing, especially if you have to distance yourself from some people. So I'm not suggesting that it's easy, but if you want this Wheel of Fortune, you gotta do what you gotta do, boo. If you want this great contract, this marriage, this business partnership, whatever this represents, you don't need their recognition in the reverse. It did come out in the reverse. Support yourself. Recognize yourself. Celebrate yourself. Again, go out. Get dressed. Get your hair cut or get your hair done or do it yourself. Put on what as they say, your Sunday best. I don't care if you go into McDonald's. I'm not saying that you should go to McDonald's, but if that's what your budget is, McDonald's, put on a dress and go to McDonald's and do your hair pretty or cut your hair. Put on some hard bottoms and go to McDonald's. Again, I'm not suggesting that you go to McDonald's. If you could go, if you could go somewhere and even spend $10, a sit-down restaurant, a bar, whatever you're into, order something. $5. Spend $5. I don't know. You could order some French fries if that's what's in your budget. And sit there and enjoy those fries. Look around. See if there's anybody else who's there by themselves. And see if you can talk to that person. Network. Just start a conversation. But you have to get out of your comfort zone. You need to improve upon whatever you're focusing on. So whether it is your self-care or some other project, you need to focus solely on that and not worry about what other people are thinking, saying, or doing behind your back. You may be around some people who are weak. Again, they don't want to change. And so their way of thinking is one-sided. And this is not helping you to improve. Six of Cups is here. This is making you reminisce. The way that things used to be. You wish that things could have stayed the same and be the same, and why does it have to be different? But you have to be honest with yourself and face the reality of what is right now and not what was before. Yesterday is the past. We're supposed to be looking forward, living in the moment and looking forward to the future, not dwelling on or living in the past or complaining about what woulda, shoulda, could have been. That's not why we're here. This could also be saying you need to have some youthful energy. Again, put on your red dress. Put on a dress and go to the library. Just look pretty. If you're not into dresses, put on not no big oversized t-shirt and no big old sweatpants. No. With your hair all over the place, looking like, don't nobody love you, and that you don't love yourself. Don't go to the store with the holy t-shirt on, in the jeans with the paint all over them. Who said you had to wait till Sunday? Who said you had to wait until you're actually going somewhere? You are going somewhere. You're going to the restaurant. You're going to the store. You're going to the library. Put on your Sunday best. Look like you want to love someone. And don't be fake with it. Actually allow this to become a part of your daily life. Even if you need to throw the sweats in the garbage. Buy you some sexy, little t-shirts or something. I don't know. Start going to bed with leggings and a t-shirt, a v-neck t-shirt. Or for my guys, find you some good looking shorts in a t-shirt or something. I don't know. But even when you're walking around the house, you don't have to look raggedy. You have to see yourself looking like this. Why you need to look raggedy? Who's to say you can't jump up in the morning, shower, and put something cute on just to lounge around the house? Maybe you should get yourself some lounge wear. You could go, whether it's, Banana Republic is in your budget, White House Black Market, or if you have more of a Rose's budget, or a Walmart budget, or a Target budget, whatever that looks like. Or what is it, Soma? If you have a Soma budget, if you have a Amazon budget, You could find something on Amazon, probably have it delivered for free and be just as cute. Now, depending on where it's coming from, might take a little while. But you can find you something cute that you can lounge around the house in. And keep it clean. Maybe you buy one or two of them. Maybe you find something for $5 or $10 that you can lounge around the house in and wash it out by hand if you need to. But you don't have to look raggedy. Do something to your hair. Why is your hair all over the place? And you talking about you want a man or you want a woman. And you looking crazy. And just reminiscing about what was, who you was with, and what you should have did, and what you should have said, and how you should have said it, and all. No. Go out and meet somebody new. You know. If you're no longer with somebody that you were with, it's time to move on. It's time to think about something different. Whether it's a romantic partner, relatives, friends. That's not the zhuzh anymore. It's time to I think it's time to let it go. Let it go, baby. Looks like another love TKO. You're the emperor. Act like it. You see how he's dressed regally and royally? He's carrying that staff that looks like the ankh, the symbol of life. He has a crown adorning his head. The color red is draping his frame. Red, blue, and gold, those are powerful colors. Look at the color of the sky. You are the emperor, responsible, powerful energy. And the mountains in the background, that's abundance. That's prosperity. Step into your power. Male or female, step into your power. Step into your abundance and prosperity and be the damn emperor. These other people, whoever these people was, that was, that's judging you. These folks down here, they not emperors. But you are. Male or female. You're the emperor. So why are you worried about, and I'm not even trying to be funny, because again, this may be some of your relatives or very close friends, people you've known for a really long time. But why are you concerned with what the peasants think? And this is not to feel like you're superior or better, but, they're on a different level. There's levels to this. You've elevated to a higher level spiritually. So in the 3D or in the physical realm, you may have similar things, which don't really matter. But in spiritually, you are the emperor. You have a solid foundation. You have stability. You have success and abundance and prosperity. You are a good leader, a good father, a good mother. Again, male or female. You make the rules. You don't follow other people's rules. You make the rules and you maintain order around you in your household. So you're setting boundaries and you're sticking to those boundaries. This is Aries. This is fire. This is courage. This is ambition. This is confidence. This is success. And then you also have the Four of Wands here. And then the Ace of Swords showed its face again. You maybe need to take a break too and recharge. Relax a little bit. Maybe go get a massage. Go to the beach. Lay out in the sun. You need to relax your mind and free yourself of all the negative thoughts that have been going on around you from other people, because they're draining you. You have more choices to make. You have other things to look forward to. You don't just have this sword, but it's time to retire that one. You have 3 more that you can choose from. You have other options. And this is also a strong foundation, security. Nurture yourself. Lead yourself. You're a powerful leader. Act like it. It's time for you to succeed if you haven't already. And even if you have already, again, it's not time to just, you know, give up on it. You still have more work to do. You've arrived, but you still have more levels to go up. And this is fame. You're about to be famous and powerful, a great authority, a great leader. And then you have the Ace of Swords. You are mentally strong. You have great new ideas. You come up with great strategies. You're a great communicator. This is a great reading, actually. It's just encouraging and supporting you on the path that you're already on, because you may have had thoughts where you felt like you wanted to give up. But it's not time for that. It's just time for you to recharge, clear your mind, take you a spiritual bath, go out into the sun, connect with the earth, light you a candle, have a massage done, have some reflexology done, whatever's in your budget. Meditate. Practice mindfulness. Practice your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. This helps with your heart rate. This helps, get your body centered and in alignment. Helps to strengthen your core. It helps you think more clearly. And that's what you need. You need some mental clarity, because you have other people's thoughts clouding your judgment, because you've allowed them to get into your headspace. But you know what to do, because you're the emperor. It's time for you to rest. Get some rest and recover from, all the drama from your mama. And not saying that it was your mama. I'm just using that expression. But clear your mind. Meditate. Again, go maybe take a walk. Write. Just, get you a journal. What kind of crystals do you have? Get your crystals out. Cleanse them if you need to. Put them in that windowsill or on that patio, and charge them by the light of the sun and the moon. Whatever you need to do to clear your energy. You can wear them. I don't have mine on right now, but they're all around me. The energy is high. I mean, when I say all around me, I literally mean that. There's so many crystals around me. I mean, for real. I'm looking at them right now. They're all over the place. Okay, what's the final message to close out this reading? Because I think it's done. I don't feel like any... Oh. Let me not speak too soon. I feel like nothing else wants to come out. I think this is good. Let's see what crystals you need. The world would be yours, baby, please stay. It would be yours. That's Luther and Cheryl Lynn, if I'm not mistaken. If this world were mine, I would place at your feet all that I own. You've been so good to me. All right, let's see what comes out. What crystals does everyone watching need to tap into their emperor energy, male or female, masculine or feminine? There's duality in everything. We should all be a balance of both and not allow what other people think or say deter us from that fact. Seems like one of them wanted to come out, but I don't know. If it was meant to be, it will come out again. All right, turquoise. It's funny. I no longer have any turquoise. I had 2 turquoise bracelets that I made, and I had 2 customers buy them right off of my arm. So I no longer have any turquoise, and I've been saying that I need to replace my turquoise, and I haven't done so yet. I do have some turquoise beads, but I'm not going to get up and look for those to show you. But I'm sure you know what turquoise looks like. It's similar to this, but that's not turquoise. It's similar though, but I don't have. That's funny. I have sodalite, amethyst. I even have my salt lamp, selenite. Oh my goodness. No turquoise though. Agate, all types of jasper, tiger's eye, citrine, rose quartz, magnetite. Oh my goodness. I have so many stones. But I don't have any turquoise right now. It's all good. We'll get some. Spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. That is what this reading was about today. That is why I started out with the message. I love when I get clarification, or I shouldn't just say I love when us readers get clarification as to what we were talking about. We can't make these cards come out. So anybody, for the people who say, oh, they're fake and they're not really like that, you can't pay that no mind. Rose quartz. I do have a piece of that to show you. It's a big piece too, and it's a good darker shade of pink. I have one that's a lighter shade of pink as well. Let's see. That is rose quartz as well. It is a lighter shade of pink. So if I put them side by side, so what's next to it is crackled clear quartz, and then the other piece of rose quartz. These are both rose quartz. It's just that one is a lighter shade of pink than the other. The mineral deposits are just, not as colored or as concentrated, I should say, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's rose quartz, and that's one of my personal bracelets that I wear. And then having them on the stand helps me to charge them all at one time. Again, you should charge them by the light of the sun and the moon, because they do lose their energy. They're like batteries. So you have to recharge them. You may even have to re-clean them depending on your energy, or if somebody touched them. because nobody's supposed to be touching your stones but you. This is your energy, and it's in your life to help you. And so if somebody else touches them, now they're absorbing that person's energy. Now certain stones can block or bounce off other people's energy, like clear quartz. Um, but you still don't want people touching your stones. You don't want your stones absorbing other people's energy in order to block it. I think even black tourmaline does the same thing. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken about the clear quartz or the black tourmaline, which I could be, but I'm pretty sure though both of those will block other people's energy. But again, you still don't want other people touching your stones with their energy. So if that happens, you want to get you a bowl of sea salt or even a napkin, paper towel, put the sea salt, cover the stone. If it's a raw stone like this one, you don't necessarily want to put water on it. But if it's a smooth stone like this one, you can wash it with Florida water or just plain water, even salt water you can use to clean them. Like this one too, you don't really want to put water. Stones like these that have the pores kind of exposed and they're not smooth, they're considered raw or rough. You don't really want to put water on those, but you can clean them with salt. But again, if it's a smooth stone, you can use rose water or even just regular water and clean your stones. Here's another example. This is just an egg shape, but it's smooth. So again, you can wash that with water or Florida water. Otherwise, get you some salt. You can even get a little jar like this and drop the stone. Like say, if I wanted to clean this one, I could drop that in there and close this. This is just one way to do it, as opposed to putting it in a bowl or using a paper towel. You can swirl it around, right? The salt is going to help to absorb that negative energy. And then you would sit it in the window sill, patio, fire escape, whatever, and charge it by the light of the sun and the moon. And there you go. Easy peasy. Again, so we have rose quartz. Love life. New or renewed romantic love is here for you. And now this card can represent marriage. This card can represent marriage. It's like the happy couple is in the middle celebrating. Didn't we get the we got the Three of Pentacles, although it came out in the reverse. In the upright, that could represent marriage as well. Again, it's like they're in, that celebratory, ceremonial type of positioning, where you have one person, that's kind of at the head. He's standing on top of the bench. And then these two looks like male and female, like, as if they could be participating in a wedding ceremony. Here it's like they're walking through, the reception, holding hands like, yay, we did it. We's married now. And again, for me, this could be marriage as well. Again, a celebration. It's representing a celebration, like they're toasting to the good life. Of course, this is representing happy marriage and family as well. So you have love on the board. This was a really good reading. The overall theme of the reading was change, and making sure you stay on your path, basically, because good things are coming for you. So get you some turquoise. If you would like for me to make you something, I'll be more than happy to do so. Just send me an email or a message on my Etsy page at www.circa2009.com. I made all of these. I made all of those. I do metal work too. I made those as well. But I like beading. I prefer beading. I also made these. So the ones that I just showed you are elastic. I'm gonna have some. These are emeralds, so I made them with metal clasp. It needs to be cleaned. I haven't worn it in a little while, so it needs to be cleaned. But I put a few silver pieces on there. You know, the emeralds, you know, that's money, abundance, and prosperity. So I do make necklaces and rings. I do a little bit of everything. But I think that a lot of people are into bracelets now. I do wrap. I wrapped that. Well, my ring is in the room. I have a ring that I wrapped. So, if you would like something that you could wear, and if you would like for me to make you something, I'll be more than happy to do so. Again, just be sure that you clean it before you wear it. And so that's going to be the end of this reading. I hope that this was helpful. I love y'all. And until next time, later.